None.
We're not sure we picked up right, baby.
All right, so I might not be as entertaining, but I'll be a little briefer. The batteries won't run out, but if everybody could silence your cell phones a little bit, especially people that just got one after 79 years. Anyway, for those of you
He's silencing
know
it.
that I don't normally make a big deal out of birthdays. I've had a lot of birthdays. In fact, a couple of you have had probably even more birthdays than me. But one thing you don't have a lot of are fathers. And I have the best dad in the world. It all started on a birthday 81 days ago. And anyway, a lot of things I've learned from my dad through the years that really sort of carried me through, and a lot of great memories, some of which have been kindled by looking at some of the pictures there. And I'll pick up a little bit where my mom left off, but the summers in Cape Cod, building sandcastles and racing hermit crabs, tremendous vacations to the Caribbean, to Israel, to Letchworth State Park, driving in a Winnebago all the way to Key West on the highway was about 8 feet wide, and the Winnebago was 8.5 feet wide. I don't know how we made it. My mom did drive a little bit, but we all, I think, hid in the back with our heads down. Our cousin Sarah from Israel was with us for part of that. Anyway, just tremendous memories about all these great places we went, and just fabulous times. The Maid of the Mist going up to Niagara Falls. Did we go over in the barrel, or we just talked about that? Not that we got in that barrel, but we looked at it and thought about how that would work. Anyway, did you want to add something? So anyway, really, great times. It's always felt like a very sort of close family where we've always done a whole lot together. Something Jake hasn't picked up on yet, but my dad taught me how to do so much. Electronics, building things. I mean, we built this entire elevated screened-in deck to the back of the house. I think the only thing we didn't do was cut an enormous hole in the side of the house to put a door in, which was probably a little too much, but the whole other thing, and I learned so much about that. I'm still doing those things today.
Yeah, Leon was the architect.
He was. He taught me how to hang curtains, although today what I did was hanging window treatment. Reupholstered a chair, but don't let that get around.
It took a long time.
Not really. They do. Yeah, they were playing football. Sadie wants to help me do all those things, and Jake soon. And some people comment that I'm the only Jew husband they know that actually can do things with their hands, and it's really all to do with my dad, and it's stuff that I really like doing. So anyway, there's so many things about things that I'm able to do.
Am I in the picture when
things
I
about
did
character
that?
and family things that have really hung out with me through all these years, and I really have him to thank for that. And then just continuing on the theme of thanking people, I want to thank my wife Jill, who spent hours in the middle of the night putting together all these pictures and things, the memories of the 80 years. It was really a labor of love, and there's just so many family and friends that you can see in these pictures. It just brings back memories for, I think, all of us. I certainly want to thank my mom, who, again, I don't know how she pulled this off without him figuring this out, because he really, if there was like a teeny dent in the car from somebody's shopping cart that you had no idea was there, you can't even make in the house without saying, "Who crashed the car?" So anyway, he notices everything, and how she pulled this off and had him surprised up to this moment. It was pretty amazing feat, but I know she's.
That's what happens when you get older.
She's worked on it for months really, and really came off very well. A couple things that my dad doesn't even know about, but I want to share with you. There's some very famous people that share a birthday with him. Jack Nicklaus. I don't know if you're quite the golfer he is, but you're out there. Wolfman Jack, not quite the beard and all that. Benny Hill, which he does like Benny Hill. He watches a lot of TV and whatnot too. Yeah. Telly Savalas, he's still got more hair than Telly, and you got some of the coach. And Christian Dior. And while he may not have quite the taste there in clothing, he does have very good taste in friends and family. He's also a very good Trivial Pursuit player, if anybody ever needs a partner that just has a mind for all those things. In fact, there's a bunch of things I think I've picked up. Love of dogs, love of music, movies, just like a information reading. and whatnot, although he does watch more TV than my mom, and my mom does read more than him. But you know, just all those things are things that really have become part of the personality of myself and my sister Lisa. So anyway, lastly, just want to thank everybody that came here to celebrate, because that's really what makes a party. And friends and family, some from near, some from far away, and it's really, it's very meaningful. So I know it means a lot to my father, my mother, and to the rest of the family. So thank you very, very much. Happy 80th birthday.